better things to
Since
do.
it was here
Proverbs
and
3:31.
it was affordable, I figure I'm gonna go ahead and go, check it out.
Okay, for sure. What they do, what the white man does, is because we envy our oppressors. They oppress us, and guess what? In order to get relief, we go and we drown our minds in sports, we drown our minds in entertainment, so that we don't have to think about the reality that we live in on a day-to-day basis.
One day most I gon' say that's enough. And in that day, can you drink that cup?
So what's today, sis? The Sabbath day. The Sabbath day. So on the Sabbath day, I know you gotta go. There's no, right, okay, there's no buying, selling, cooking, or working. So there's none of that. So get with us and we'll be able to show you how to get the Sabbath day off, okay? All right? I don't want to make you late. Go ahead, go do what you got to do. Don't miss your bus. Don't miss your train. What's going on, family? What's happening? You out here for the All-Star weekend? You out here for the All-Star weekend? Okay. What you excited about when it comes to the All-Star weekend? What you here for?
I'm just coming to check it out. I don't really normally watch these games that tough. I got better things to do, but
You do got better things to
since
do.
it was here
Proverbs
and
3:31.
it was affordable, I figure I'm gonna go ahead and go, check it out.
Okay, for sure, for sure. Hey, you remember, do you know anything about Rome back in the day? Whenever Rome was going through political issues and things like that, they would push everybody into stadiums, and then they would give us what they call bread and circus. Exactly. Come up. You do that on YouTube.
I did a show about that.
Right.
Sports betting, and I broke down modern sports betting, how they would take us to the stadiums, bread and circus, all that.
Right. So why do we do it today?
Bring it out!
Why do we do it today? Bread and circus. Follow the same distractions.
It's the same thing. It's just a distraction.
Right. But guess what happened to Rome when that was happening? Rome was falling.
Yeah, they was planning attacks against Rome at that time.
Yes, Rome was falling at that time.
It's the same thing going on right now.
Exactly. That's why God says this. Read that.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
God says the reason why we follow what they do, what the white man does, is because we envy our oppressors. They oppress us, and guess what? In order to get relief, we go and we drown our minds in sports. We drown our minds in entertainment so that we don't have to think about the reality that we live in on a day-to-day basis. But God says, envy thou not the oppressor, read,
And choose none of his ways.
and don't choose none of his ways. So you see them filling up a coliseum? Guess what? I'm finna go gather with my people. But first you gotta know who your people are. So where you find yourself on this sign, big bro? Where you find yourself on this sign, King? And what's your name?
Oh man.
What's your name?
Sean.
John?
Sean.
Sean, nice to meet you. My name is Narayan.
I'm a mix of a bunch of these.
All right, which one was your father, King?
American Indian.
American Indian. So you an Israelite from the tribe of Gad, bro.
That's right.
So what happened to the Indians on this side of the earth? Why y'all got slaughtered, right? Give me that in Deuteronomy 28. So they got slaughtered. But has anybody ever showed you why your people got slaughtered and no longer run this place? Because you're supposed to be running America.
Right.
Did you know that?
I'm running my own show. I do my own thing.
But guess what? You still got to pay taxes, right?
We all do.
To who you got to pay taxes to?
I know a story. Story that I want to tell. About a people that are living in hell. We came on slave ship, fell from being great, as it is written, Deuteronomy 28:6-8.
You are now flying.
Southwest. Heard it's the land of the free and the home of the brave. Must have been before they made me a slave. Have you seen it? It's scenic. Full of fields where they spill blood on my folk folks. Acting like they ain't selling blood fruits to the poor folks.
To your own people or to another nation?
We paying to a whole nother nation.
We paying to a whole nother nation. So let's find out what happened to us. Read that.
Deuteronomy.
It's all good. But hold on. But here's the thing. You here for the All-Star Weekend, right? You got time. I ain't saying you got to be here all day, but let me get this understanding to you. Read that. For sure. Listen up, Sean. I got you.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Let me show you that your history is in the Bible, King.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not...
Now I want verse 49.
Sorry, verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee.
So God would bring a nation against you. Read.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
From far. All the way from the... Hold on. I got to read this to you. All the way from the eastern hemisphere, you would be followed by another nation over here. And what would they do? Read.
From the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
So, as swift as the eagle flieth. So, what nation represents themselves as an eagle? You look at the back of a dollar bill. What's on there? The United States, right? It's the white man, so-called Esau, right? I mean, no. So Esau, the so-called white man, right? So here we're gonna read that again.
Hold on, let me ask you a question.
Let me finish this and then I'm gonna come to you.
You've been speaking the whole time. I want to ask
Yeah,
you
go
a
ahead.
question. Okay, so I do believe in God, but I don't follow the Christian Bible. And here's why I don't follow the Christian Bible.
Go ahead.
Because they threw us this book and enslaved us with this book. So tell me why, as a black man, will we follow the religion of the oppressive people that gave us this book?
That makes a lot of sense.
Why
That makes a whole lot of sense.
Why would we follow this? Because to me, this ain't it.
Right.
I do
So-
believe y'all got knowledge to drop on people.
Right.
However, I don't go with the Christian Bible.
Right.
Because to me, all these religions are basically meant to control people.
Right.
So
Now,
I do believe in God. God is in my heart and in my spirit. I'll say I'm more spiritual than
okay.
religious.
All right, for sure.
So we probably
So I
got
want
a
to
lot
deal
of
with
things
that.
in common.
We for
But-
sure do.
But the book right there, as much knowledge as it got in that,
Right.
the book is a tool to control your mind.
So let me show you. Let me show you this. So because a person, now were we allowed to read in slavery? Were we allowed to read?
It was illiterate. They couldn't read.
You know what I'm saying? Were we allowed to read in slavery? What was the punishment if we got found reading in slavery? They would kill us. They would kill us. So what was it that they did not want us reading?
Bring it out.
It was this. And I'm going to show you why. Let me get that in Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68. All right, for sure. I'm going to show you that there's things in this Bible. Just because they lied on the Bible does not mean that the Bible is a lie. When they tell you that you can't read, I got to read this to you, you can't even see what's on the paper. So we're going to show you.
I'm not disputing your knowledge in that book.
Let me show you.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Show me who this happened to.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Egypt means slavery. If you look at Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2, it says Egypt means slavery. All right? So the Lord shall bring us into slavery again. How did we get here to this land? On slave ships, right? Now listen to this. Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into slavery again.
With ships.
How did we get here?
With ships.
How did black people get here?
With ships.
So, you just said we got here on slave ships, right? The Bible just said we got here on slave ships. But if the white man would have allowed us to read, we would have read and saw the slave ships right there. And we would have realized who we are. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Moses said, how I say it's gonna happen? Hold on. Let me finish this. Let me finish this for you real quick.
Brother, I heard everything y'all said.
So what's your nationality? So what's your nationality?
Man, I'm mixed. White, black.
Nah, you are Israelite from the tribe of Gad, big bro.
What is a nation?
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is